This morning, our very special guest, our friend Mike V, is here. But today, instead of representing WJTL, he's representing Lighthouse Vocational Services. He's the Director of Business Development there. Good morning, Mike.
Hey, it's weird being on this side of the desk.
Is it?
I got to tell you.
Yeah. Love your Lighthouse Vocational Services
thank you.
sweatshirt you're representing today.
Had to get all decked out.
Anybody you want to give a shout out to?
My beautiful, amazing wife, who hopefully is driving and listening to this right now.
Yeah, you know she is. You're on the radio.
She has to be.
She has to be. Tell us about Vocational Lighthouse Services, and you guys have been around for 50 years next year.
Absolutely, yeah. We have been around since 1975. It was started by the Plain community to serve kids with intellectual and physical disabilities. That has evolved over time. We now serve adults with intellectual and physical disabilities.
Okay.
We started off with 25 of our participants, and we now serve uniquely close to almost 300.
That's amazing.
Absolutely.
So what's that look like on a regular day? What are you doing to serve those 300 people?
Yeah, absolutely. So we have different programs that they can get involved in. We have in-house programs at our facility located in New Holland, but we also serve outside of the facility as well. During the pandemic era, almost 108 facilities like ourselves shut down due to COVID.
Right.
So there are a lot of individuals out there that are looking for these services. So we decided to take that call and go outside. So we serve people in Chester County, Lancaster, trying to get more up into Lebanon County too as well.
Yeah. Any good stories or any way that we could get a glimpse into what that might look like?
Absolutely, yeah. So our main goal in the vocational realm is to help them get integrated back into the workforce. Part of what we want to do with that, and in 2023, we placed 28 individuals back into the workforce outside of our own facility. So these are living, breathing individuals with what I'll say actual jobs, which was amazing with that too. But we also have shadowing programs, intern programs, things of that nature. And actually, a funny story, this Sunday, I will be on air here at JTL for my shift from 4 to 8. I'm going to have one of our participants come with me. She wants to get into voice acting.
Yeah.
And her direct report came up to me and said, "Hey, I know you work for JTL. Is there a way we could kind of integrate this in?" And I said, absolutely. Let me get the clearance first. And I said, absolutely. Let's try it.
Yeah, that's very cool.
So yeah, tune in this Sunday.
So are you looking for businesses to partner with to make opportunities like this possible?
Absolutely. We are always looking for business partners to help Lighthouse continue to shine the light of hope and opportunity in the community.
If a business listener is saying, I'd like to help do that, how can they get in touch with you?
Absolutely. You can contact me directly at Mike Vergara at lighthousevoc.org, or you can always head over to the website lighthousevoc.org, and there is an information tab that you can apply to.
And you have a couple of events coming up you want to tell us about?
We do, yes. So we're going to be having our annual banquet at world famous Shady Maple, and I am honored that we're going to have special guest, former MLB outfielder Chris Heisey. Who is going to be coming and speaking for us too. So got to meet Chris, amazing guy.
That's
Can't wait
great.
for that. And then October 8th, we're going to have our first ever golf tournament at Overlook in Lancaster there too as well. So we're excited about that.
We'll talk more with Mike V. We'll find out more about those events coming up and more about Lighthouse Vocational Services. Stick around. Evan Kraft, Bay Turner, more music too. WJTL's very own Mike V with us this morning, but today Mike is representing Lighthouse Vocational Services, where he is the Director of Business Development. Mike, welcome back to the studio.
Hey, great to be here.
It's always fun to have you here. Absolutely. Now you're on the other side of the
I know,
mic.
it's weird to be on this side.
Tell us about Lighthouse.
Absolutely. So Lighthouse Vocational Service, we serve adults with intellectual and physical disabilities. Our hope and our job is to help integrate our participants back into the workforce, either with inside of the building or outside of the building.
And what kind of things are you doing inside the building where they're working and learning vocational skills?
Yeah, absolutely. So we have different programs with inside of the building. We have one that's called Strengthening Programs. Shout out to our Strengthening Programs program, because they are they strengthen like the pathways of the individuals, kind of help build those life skills. And then we also have what we call the production line, where we actually have jobs send us things in order for our participants to do.
That's cool. Well, our listener Donna just said Dustin. her son is on the way there.
Yes.
Goes there.
Hey, Donna.
And I know Lisa's nephew, JJ, works there as well.
Yes, we know JJ as well. And every time I come up and see Lisa, JJ's always giving a call and singing to her over the phone.
That is awesome. You have 2 events coming up that you want to invite our listeners to.
Absolutely, yes. So we have our annual dinner banquet coming up on September 12th at world-famous Shady Maple Banquet. We are going to have guest speaker Chris Heisey, former MLB outfielder there. It's going to be a good time. Tickets are absolutely free, but registration is due by August 27th. And we will have our first ever annual Lighthouse Golf Tournament October 8th at Overlook Golf Course. We are still looking for business sponsors to help partner with us for sponsorships and hole sponsors.
So if somebody is listening and say, well, I'd like to sponsor Hole, I'd like to be a part of Vocational's golf tournament, how can they get in touch with you?
They can head on over to Lighthouse's website at lighthousevoc.org. There is an events tab up at the right-hand corner, or you can always email me directly at Mike Vergara at lighthousevoc.org.
Check it out, the banquet and the golf outing on the way. You can get all the details, lighthousevoc.org. Mike, it was great having you on.
Great being here, guys.
Yeah, back to the music we go. Micah Taylor, Emerson Day, people like us on WJTL.